Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Happy Wednesday, everyone. First off, some thank yous are in order. Thank you to Soju, J. Lauren W., and Krusty Memer in Harmo, and Blake1594. Thank you guys so much for following at the beginning of today's stream, because if y'all weren't out to 16,206 followers. So thank you very much. If you want to tell us your day is going, go for it. If not, then it's up to you. But we're happy to have you. Also,
33 months.
33
That's
months.
Hey everybody, Matonat, hope you're
Hi,
having
Leo.
a good week.
Thank you, Leo. I appreciate that a ton. Also, hi, Housemaster. Welcome in. Also, hello, fellow Hendrix. I'm Courtney Edwards and Rose over on the YouTube side of things. Hello, guys. Salutations to the nations. Hello. Also, Silver and Quinstar and Leo. Welcome in. Let me check real fast. Do we have any 25 check-ins? We do not, so we're good there. But everyone's having a fantastic day today. We are going to be working on day 420. Nice. We are going to be working on our hardcore world. Obviously, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the hardcore world, welcome. This is my for your hardcore world, and we're going to be working on the murals today. But first, I do need to go activate the mob switch because it is not currently on. So. But yeah, Mr. Civic, thank you for the 120 bits too. I appreciate that a ton as well. Leo, do you remember? I believe you're already on the watches on the wall. If I'm not mistaken, I believe you are. So, but I believe you are. Also, Jesse, welcome in. Andrews, welcome in. EA Car, welcome in. Yeah, everyone checking in. Let's go, dude. Oh, hello. Goober time. Also, I see someone redeemed a Walter time earlier. I will make sure that happens after Goober is done. Hello, I am the Goober. Hello, Elijah Gomez. Welcome in. Goobers are goobers. We are goobering goober guys who do goober things like spread misinformation on the internet. You know what I mean? Also, Knock, welcome in. And Bartholomew, welcome in. And Strawberry Shorts Kate, welcome in. It is I, the Goober. And I am here to tell you things. Chicks, welcome in as well. And don't worry, we'll get the Walter PNG tuber in a bit. Goober. Anyway, Frying Oil, welcome in. This is our first stream. Let's go. Let's run the gold farm for a split second and load that mob switch while we're at it. Whee! Bright Shadow, welcome in. Mr. Civic, thank you for 30 bits. Also, where do I get netherite? Goob, where do you get netherite? You have to go to the end, floating in little clumps attached to the bottom of the island like barnacles. No! What was Goober on about? I heard him screaming about barnacles. Albizan and Bajada, welcome in. How you guys? Hi, Bright Shadow. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day. Beanut. Guys, I am so excited. I am so excited. So, why aren't you running? I mean, it's loaded. It's fine. But you know what? No, I want to talk to y'all a sec. So I'm going to use my power of free will to sit at this gold farm and talk to y'all for a sec. Y'all. I'd like to inform everyone Albie's named their MLB team for the old Albie Fish Invasion. Nice. Third stream. Being here 3 days in a row. Let's go, Dame. Also, Rick, welcome in. So what's going to be happening there here? We're going to be working on the Ancient City. But I got a ton of editing done today. Like, we're talking, I almost finished the video. The only things I have left to do, I have to add subtitles to the voiceovers. I have to add background music for the YouTube version. I have to add, Muse was there, yeah. I have to add a couple flashback shots that are needed for context. I need to add a outro for the YouTube version, and I need to retweak the intro flashbacks. So 5 things, all of which shouldn't take very long. 4 of them can happen, and the video goes up on TikTok. The music is the only one that's like needing to be happening. So yeah. All right. Also, Dr. Llewellyn and Big Mac and Kitty Thief, welcome in. We have a hype train. Funny little chip. Thank you for starting a hype train. You guys have already earned a variety stream, so I have to do the poll for that. But oh man. Vintage, welcome in. Ghost, welcome in. Solar, welcome in. I'm out of house, but I want to check in with Forever. Sounds good. Let's go, Cozy. Our Palin still dropped gold nuggets in the new update. So I'm still on the old update, Zwa. I'll actually probably be updating over the weekend. Just cause. So, which reminds me, shoot. It's gonna be annoying because Everwake is updating to 121.5. So, hi Muse. Everwake is updating to 121.5 soon. Josh wants to update it before giving it to me. So that means that the thing that I'm involved in that's going up on Friday, that's gonna be annoying. A real annoying kind of situation. Ba-doo. Anyway, I'll have to make a version of 121.4 for this other thing. Let's just say I'm debating Ghost. Ghost Gone, thank you so much for gifting a sub to the community. And T3 Han, or Tehan, one of the two, thank you so much for following. Because of you, we're now up to 16,207 followers. So thank you very much. Ghosts gone for their gifted sub. Okay. Also, I just want to say, I'm too high, aren't I? Yes, I am. Yeah, I've completely forgot what I was going to say. If we hit a level 5 hype train, my incentive to y'all is I will do another 4-hour repo stream. It'll be 2 hours of Minecraft, 2 hours of repo next Wednesday. If we hit level 5. There you go. Or before or after the Pale Garden. Pale Garden's out for 121.4 and 121.5. Hello, Kiwi. Welcome in. There we go. That's my gambit. That's my gambit. Alien Trapdoor, welcome in. Trulin, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Dylan with the Eric emotes. Let's go. The goated Eric emotes. Okay, hold on. And Philo Chip with 95, thank you. Come on. Give me a second. I will... Okay. I also did check, so I've officially checked. I have confirmed that all of the mods that I use for my hardcore world are updated to 121.5, so I will be updating to 121.5, which does mean I will sadly be losing my gold farm. I will no longer be able to use the gold farm as a source of XP in my hardcore world, which really sucks. So, my options are to just fully switch to using the Enderman farm, which is option number 1. Option number 2 is to retrofit the gold farm to now work in 121.5, become a manual kill farm instead of a auto kill farm. Or option 3, renovate the guardian farm. Oh my gosh! DR Lewin, thank you so much for the 225 more bits. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much. Let's chomp the bits. Chomp the bits. How's Walter? He's doing great. Dude, oh my god, okay. This is just like updates from yesterday. So you know how yesterday I said, and if you missed it, yesterday Walter woke my girlfriend and I up at 3:15 a.m. And proceeded to terrorize us for the next 2 hours before finally falling asleep after my girlfriend left to go to her house to sleep. So last night, my girlfriend stayed at her place and I stayed at my place, and Walter slept like a freaking log. The dude decided that he was out for the whole night. Dude really said, I have my spot back. I can stop being a terrorist. Because he sleeps in the side of the bed that my girlfriend sleeps on when she's not there. And when she's there, he has nowhere to sleep. So he starts just causing problems. So, yeah. Walter and I slept amazingly last night. And, I'm hoping that tonight will be the same thing. My girlfriend is going to do one more night at her place just to see if it's a fluke or not. And then she'll come back over afterwards. But Walter is a annoying I started SBK right after this stream. I can't wait to see more. Heck yeah, Silver, let's go. I cannot wait to bring you more SBK. I cannot wait. The really cool thing, so there's a little mini thing happening. There's this new thing happening on Friday that I can't talk about too much, but I can tell you it is a mini thing. Miss a spot? Did I? I did. Careful, me might learn being a terrorist equals getting a spot. True, he might. But Ellie Maya, thank you for checking in. And Gemma, welcome in. And Funny... Oh, hello, PNG Tuber's back. Coldman, welcome in as well. Okay, so you want information, huh? Okay, well, the information Viking probably wasn't going to tell you is that this series that Viking is uploading on Friday is a short run series. Not something that will bleed into SBK. So, but you can know that SBK will not be starting before the end of this next mini-series. So the thing that Viking is doing will not have SBK bleed into it. So that's a bit of a time frame for you. At least for the, you have at least a minimum length of time that you know the minimum you have to wait. So yeah. Also, Viking is planning on doing bi-weekly episodes for SBK. Probably because it'll mean he can put out higher quality episodes. No, he's not done yet. Sorry, guys. I'd tell you more, but I can't. I'm not PNG Tuber. Also, Galladon, welcome in. JP, welcome in. Thank you for the hype train, by the way. I think there's a minute and a half left. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it a ton. Level 2. Woo! A hype train 2 days in a row is crazy. Unironically, absolutely insane. So, Aglegos, thank you for checking in. Ghost gone. At this point in time, I will not be fielding any kind of questions or comments in Twitch chat, but if you want to DM me, you're more than welcome to. Dairy Queen ice cream, let's go, dude. The DQ. Ghost. Thank you for gifting a sub to Cowgirl AJ so that we can crunch you. Cowgirl AJ, use your new emote to crunch Ghost Gun. I'm being bullied for using a I am being bullied for using the wide skin, the Steve skin. So, okay, question. Let's actually do a poll for this. I'll let the mods set up this poll. Mods, I suffer worse than Jesus in this house. What? Best advice for starting a hardcore world. Oh, I got you. 1 second, not Rebecca. Also, thank you guys for the hype train. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you for 3 gifted subs, 795 bits. I appreciate it a ton. Thank you so much. Okay, let me read some stuff. So, the poll I want one of the mods to do you use the thin Minecraft skin or the thick Minecraft skin? So, Alex or Steve, format. Just be off. Fair. Advice also, friend of Dorothy of Oz. And Crusty Memer. Both of you getting your first check-ins. Let's go. Also, are you not interested to make 100 Days Survival? Not in the slightest. 100 Days Survival is so... It is a gilded cage. My buddy, Lagundo, has told me that it is a gilded cage. Yes, there are people who will watch it, but most of those people will only watch it. And I have no interest in making that kind of content if it means it's a gilded cage. Plus, I've tried restarting a series, or starting a 100 Days video, and it was so boring. I was not having fun, so. New hype chain emote, nice. But anyway, do you use 3 pixels or 5 or 4 pixels on the arms? Caitlin Dutton and Connor King, thank you for the follow. I also wonder if there's a correlation between the time when you started playing Minecraft and the type of Minecraft skin you use. Because some people, right? I've been playing Minecraft since before the Alex skin was a thing. I mean, completely uninterested in that content. If you made it, I'd watch support, but I would prefer something else. Yeah, I have no interest in 100 Days content. It just is very soul draining as the creator who would be making it. So, hi, Charm. Welcome in. But yeah, I wonder if there's a correlation between people who use 3 pixel wide versus 4 pixel wide arms, because in the time they started playing. Thick skin better because more pixels, less more things to put on the arm. Exactly! Hear me out. Do 100 seconds videos. 100 seconds video for April Fools, but the full length style is of 100 days video. That would actually be pretty funny. I survived 100 seconds in a hardcore Minecraft. And it's like, all right, guys, start the clock. Ugh. Oh my God, this is so scary. Okay, I gotta go punch a log. It's just like, Jinx, I wish I heard that freaking last month, dude. Oh my God, I would have absolutely done that. I think because I like being stealthy. You could argue that technically, yes, you do have a stealth advantage. Because you're... okay. 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 Hi, Scarlett Tucker. Welcome in. Also, hi, Zachary. Yeah. You cannot say I can ask in DMs, then only give me eyes in response. No fair. I never said I would give you an answer. Did I? I just said you can ask in DMs. I never said I'd give you an answer. I just said you can ask. Hi, Jonathan. Grumble, grumble, grumble. What do you think it will look like when it is finished? Dude, it's going to be the coolest thing ever. I have not done the Walter PNG. No, I'm going to do that right now, actually, though, after I finish this section here. Hello. It is I, Walter Cranberry. I would like you all to know that because Mom didn't steal my spot last night, I slept so well. I fell asleep as Viking's personal armrest. I was holding on to it, and then he moved, the monster. But then, you have no idea. This guy, his head looked cold this morning. So I did something so sweet and kind for him. I became his hat. I became his hat. I am the cat hat. And I laid upon his head and kept him warm. I don't think it will come up at all. He may have stirred a little bit. Maybe a little bit. But it was wonderful. So yes, I'm doing my job. I see that Ghost Gone is being told that they are being betrayed. Well, skill issue, I guess. Anyway, bye-bye. Perfect, Walter. Kimby. All right. Walter, your dad is so rude to me. Kimby. I am not rude in the slightest. Dun, dun, dun. Bump, 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 bump. All right. 3. Okay, so 60% of you, 60% of you use the thin pixel skin, whereas 40% of you here on Twitch. I forgot to run the poll on YouTube, but interesting. Ted, thank you for that follow, not the follow, the check-in, and thank you for the hydrate. Bump, 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 bump. I love terrorizing. I love terrorizing my audience. Hello, Faith. Welcome in. Why have an audience if not to terrorize? It's like how my dad always says, what other reason to have kids other than to embarrass them? It's the same kind of energy. Why would I bother having an audience if I don't want to terrorize them every once in a while? Not all the time, just every once in a while. I'm out of tough. Yippee! My kids will live in fear of information because I will withhold it from them until it's important and make them overthink everything. I will curse my kids with the burden of overthinking. Now that I say that out loud, maybe I shouldn't do that, but still. I've never heard your father say that. I have. Maybe it was mom. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've heard my dad say that. Mama, welcome in. The next section is going to be a bit trickier with the steps and stairs and... I got to build one first and then I can kind of memorize it. Am I the only one lagging? I am not getting any lag on my end right now. No lag here. Okay, good. This might be kind of a weird question, but how do you make the profile pic and banner? Because it looks sick. So I have... My profile picture was made by Peanut Squirrel. Peanut Squirrel, say hi if you want to. Peanut Squirrel is my, like, the person I tend to default to when I need new channel-specific graphics, like profile pictures and stuff. And then the banner, the one that's, like, just like a screenshot of Minecraft that I added my name to in the words, please subscribe. That was made by me. So, no lag here. Good. Peanut the Beloved. No, I don't want to say hi. Viking94 Crunch. Look at this guy still using Viking94 instead of Veep. Because I want to start a hardcore world, but I'm worried about dying. I keep forgetting to answer your question. I am so sorry. Well, Emote died, huh? So, okay. How to start a hardcore world. First off, slow. Play it slow. Nothing is worth losing the world over. Right? So take it slow. Second, always have an escape route planned. If you're going into a situation that you might die, like so that there's a risk of dying, have an escape route planned before you get into it. Second, or third, sleep every night you can. Get a bed day one and sleep through every night, because then you won't ever have to worry about seeing mobs that are outside of your control. You can control when you see mobs if it's only in the caves. Fourth, do not go into any kind of large cave. Don't do any caving until you get good gear. Unless you are very confident in your skills. Basically, you can't use your emotes until recent emotes. Just go to his channel emotes. There you go. Yeah, Peanut, we changed the emote prefix from Viking94 to Veep. Hi, Teddy GX14. Also, Thomas Stanford, how'd you lose Blackbed? I was working with the TNT bombers back when we were still digging this out, and I placed it down and slept in it, and I broke it, but I didn't pick it up because the way I thought I did, and it fell and landed on the ground, and then it despawned after 5 minutes. This was made specifically to inconvenience me. I see. It was. Why was it Viking94? That was the default one Twitch gave me. So Twitch gives you the streamer default stream prefixes if you don't, and then you can set one yourself. I didn't learn you could set one yourself until after becoming partner anyway, so didn't need to. But hi Dell. But yeah, like Dell, what is your streamer prefix for emotes? Viking 94 Vikings. Hello, Fire Chicken. Welcome in. What does becoming partner mean? So you see that purple check mark next to my name? Viber community guidelines. That is true, Teddy. Anyway, that purple check mark basically means that I have achieved partner status on Twitch, which means I have access to the ability to use a couple more emotes, access the partner lounge at conventions, or other things like that. But basically, it's something it basically means you're a professional. And I was trying to earn the partner badge for 5 years before I finally got it. So. Yeah. You can change the prefix when partner. I think you can change it as an affiliate too. Also, M. Lautner, welcome in. And Shigari, welcome in. Set quality. Oh yeah, you can also set quality options now for my stream. That's a huge one. Getting partner means that when I go live, you can change from 1080p to 480p or 720p. Right now, mine is Deli Poe. Also, Rail Diaz, thanks so much for subscribing. So, okay. I think, Del, you can change it. I think. Deli Poe is kind of funny, though. What if you change it to Deli Pop? Just saying. I just realized you told us to like, but only 9 people have liked. Oh my. I see 12 on my end. There's 12 likes. I always watch Viking in negative 100 pixels, so my internet doesn't die. He's just a blob on my screen. Fair. Hi, Butter Games. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? A blob on the screen. I'm a blob on... No. I'm a blob. Okay. These murals are going to be a task that just goes on. Bad? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully stream can make you feel a little bit better. Make you laugh, make you smile. Thank you, James. I really wish that Restream Chat would display the YouTube emotes, but for some reason it doesn't. So, yeah, Gabladon, if you're struggling with lag issues, you can lower the quality now of my stream to 720p or 480p. I would recommend 720p personally, but that's just me. What? I straight up didn't finish that one. Hold on. I'm on data. Thankfully I'm on Wi-Fi. Got it. Baby is napping once more. Big dubs for the cozy. Boink. All right. I cannot wait to see how this looks when all of it is finished. When it's no longer pot marked with giant holes. Looks like someone fired artillery at the walls right now, right? I can't wait to see what it looks like finished. Hydrate, good idea. Also, hopefully, not real Becca, that answers your question pretty well. The advice, fun fact for you guys. So the advice, don't go into giant caves, was originally don't go into ravines. So originally, before the Caves and Cliffs update, ravines were the scary place to go. Hang outside until dinner is done. Extra big W. Nice. It's going to look good. It is. But, my buddy, Joel Z, who is an old streamer. He doesn't stream anymore. He used to stream a lot. He got partnered during COVID, like early COVID. Was a hardcore streamer, and he gave me that exact advice when I started this hardcore world. And he would always give that same advice whenever someone would ask him in stream. Like, you know, how do you keep a hardcore world? Avoid caves. Avoid ravines. Can't wait to see it pockmarked with regular holes that we leave on purpose. Exactly. How do you start your YouTube and how do you make it grow? You start by just figuring out identifying the kind of video you want to make and making it and posting it. To make it grow, you just have to keep doing that and learning from your mistakes and learning new techniques and occasionally once a video asking, hey, if you're enjoying the video, make sure to subscribe. But don't do that don't do that too much. Do it like once a video, 60% of the way through, maximum of 30% of the way through. I have a dislike for creepers. Fair. Yo! Fix! Fix it 412 with the super chat. Dude, Fix, how you doing, man? Holy snap. What are the processes you do in your mine? When I mine, when I'm mining early game, I strip mine. Dude, Fix, I don't think you've seen my hardcore world. Hold on a minute. I got to write Fix down for the super chat. Whoop. Fix it. Well, not fizz it. Fix it. 412 for their super chat. I heard you got blown up by a creeper this episode. No. I don't get blown up by a creeper this episode. No. Everyone's saying hi, Fix. Nice. Oh, that makes hardcore world. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, Fix. Okay, so Fix actually. So I keep getting asked, Fix, hey, no creeper. Anyway, I keep getting asked, speaking of which, you should mess up. If people are, if I want to, like, if I would ever turn this into a regular survival world. And every time they ask that, I think of you, Fix, because you did that. Fix used to just be a hardcore world, and he changed it to regular survival. Also, let's see here. The Holland got an ad. Oh no! What if I have no time to record YouTube videos? Then you don't have time to record YouTube videos. Are those blocks in the sky just for flying machines, or are they come part of the build? They will be torn down later. So say that again. Yeah. Okay. So people are, whenever I stream on TikTok, Fix, I get a lot of people asking me, oh, if you died, would you turn this into a survival world? Or like, are you ever going to switch this to survival world so that even if you die, you don't lose it? And every time they do, I think of you because you did that with your hardcore world. For those of you who don't know, Fix is like the OG Forever World guy. He turned his hardcore world into what people were nowadays calling a forever world. So, which I think is a fantastic thing. Can't do it after you die. Exactly. You can't do it after you die. If you die, that's it. That's the end. But before you die, Fix did it before he died. So, yeah. That's crazy. I'll never do hardcore. I play mostly peaceful. I know like mobs. That's fair. A solution for that, if you're ever like wanting to try, you know, not hardcore, but like, you know, hard Minecraft, which is actually the easiest version of Minecraft to play besides peaceful as far as resources go, try playing with keep inventory. It can make the game more fun and more relaxing, and it gives you the opportunity to fight the mobs without running the risk of losing them. I combined my two long-term worlds and converted to Bedrock, if you can believe it. Wait, you converted the world to Bedrock? Wait, when did you do that and why? Okay, I've been playing a lot of Bedrock because I'm a member of a Bedrock server now, which, if you could believe that, but who are you and what have you done with Fix It? And you can die to fast drive home. Bring no work back to life by opening the land. Yeah, the thing. I had a long-term job on Bedrock. I prefer Bedrock. Really? Interesting. Why do you prefer Bedrock? Okay, so I've played both a lot now, and I still prefer Java because on Java there's no delay, and the offhand on Java is just so nice. So I brought all the builds into one big world. That is so cool. I love that. Just so much smoother. I will agree that it does run smoother when it comes to actual like loading. I disagree on the inventory. I find that I'm personally like, if I'm building quickly, like for example, if I'm trying to fill in a space, like those times when you're trying to like do that kind of thing, I usually find that on Bedrock I'm literally too fast for the game to keep up, and it just undoes all the blocks. But I love building with my offhand. Yeah, FPS is much better. I use vibrant visuals now too. I am so excited for the vibrant visuals. Oh my god, that's gonna be exciting. The vibrant visuals are going to be so nice. On Clockcraft, which is the Bedrock SMP I play on, I can't wait to get those. Also, Ali, welcome in. Also, thank you for the hydrate. And a stretch. That's a good idea. Ooh. Yeah, Java. I bought Java like 1-2 weeks ago, but I'm so happy because the money problems actually, it finally happened. Well, heck yeah, dude. Congrats on getting Java. What are you building here? So, this is my ancient city of Agilith. One of 5 ancient cities in the area. If I stand right on the middle... Guys, I'm going to use the tunnels for what they're for. If I stand right here on this middle block, this block right here, and I look that way, 1 ancient city, it's just outside the fog. 2 ancient city, just outside the fog. 3 ancient city, just outside the fog. And 4 ancient city, just outside the fog. So I have 5 ancient cities in this area, and I'm currently working on building the murals. So you can see I've got this like staircase terraced system going down into the city, and then I'm installing murals. So I've got bells, compasses. I'm doing the wings and elytra right now. So elytras and then boats for representation. And then, do you know where you could see them all from the same spot? Bedrock. Oh yeah, I know. The render distance on Bedrock is crazy. So the thing I like about Java is so much easier to water climb mountains. However, I was so used to Bedrock things where it snaps multi-block place right in a straight line. Fair. You and Tanisha are crazy for digging it all down. Tan did it by hand though. Mine was mostly TNT bombers. And I'm not digging out the other cities. The other cities are far too... There's too much. I could, if I really wanted to go insane and drive myself crazy, I could increase the scale of this hole and clear out all 5 of the ancient cities, but yeah. Bedrock wins when it comes to rendering. That's for sure. I will not disagree there. Being able to render a giant render distance from forever away is so nice. But at the same time, it loses me on the input lag. Input lag is my biggest reason for not prioritizing Bedrock over Java. So, Viking is still sane. I am. There's your reason commands are off right now. What? That's so ridiculous. 5. Yeah, 5 cities. 5 cities. So, that's weird. I don't get that. The input delay? So, fix. Okay. This is a bit of a flash warning for anyone who's sensitive to flashing lights. Watch this. I can hold down E and it will... Like, and if I spam it, there is 0 delay. Okay, flash warning's over. On Bedrock, when you press E, there is a split second, like, little thing. Is Copilot down? It might be. Now that I've talked to you. Now that I talk to you about it, it'll drive you crazy. Yup. What the heck is happening? Why am I not seeing Fix's chat and actual chat? Fix is over on YouTube. So, not block lag. No. Bedrock doesn't really have block lag unless it's the kind I was talking about where it's like you're placing down a series of blocks like this. Like if I was doing that on Bedrock, half those blocks wouldn't have been placed. But that doesn't come up frequently enough to drive me nuts. Anyway, I'm Walter right now. My reaction time is exactly on point anymore. Yeah, Dell is like, it's so obvious. Yeah, it gets really bad and it drives me nuts. And like, I'll live, but I have to slow myself down on Bedrock. Otherwise, I get in trouble. Check. What the heck is going on? Why is Viking Copilot dying? I, the Walter Cranberry, will now dive into the code and fix it. Interesting. I don't speak English because I'm a cat, so I can't read this. Anyway. I have no clue why this is broken. What the hell? Yeah, the Copilot alert is there. Huh. I'm a semi-lurking now. Get it. Sounds good, Fix. Sounds good. All right. Whack. Me at the zoo, 20 years old. Jeez Louise. Hi, Ahil. Welcome in. All right. Whack. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Copilot and why it's not responding to bots. Don't die till I return. Okay, sounds good. I won't. Sorry, yes, sir. Guys, Fix said we can't die yet, so no death allowed. What time is it? We're chilling. We're vibing. Technically, it is in English. It's whatever coding language is used for the bot. True. Oh, by the way, I announced in the Discord, but in case you missed it, on this Friday, I'll be streaming Clockcraft instead of Hardcore, and I'll be streaming for 4 hours. So it'll be 2 hours. It'll be the full 4 hours. Will be Clockcraft instead of Hardcore, and I'll be streaming Clockcraft Game Night. So the first 2-ish hours of stream will be normal, just me working on Clockcraft stuff, and the last 2 hours of stream will be me playing on Clockcraft Game Night, because we host a game night every Friday. And I can finally make it and stream it. So we're going to do a Clockcraft game night. It'll be fun. So yeah. And it'll be here on Twitch and YouTube. And the VOD will stay up on YouTube as well afterwards. So for those of you who can't make it. Hi, Greg. So Yep, you get your Clockcraft game night. I think I'm just gonna finish the wings rather than try to do the math, the mental gymnastics to build the boat. I think I'm just gonna build the rest of the wings, which means I just need to get a bunch of cobblestone. Hi, Greg. All right. I love my hardcore world, guys. I'm just thinking about it. I need to hook up. I need to dig out more of this wall and hook up some more auto crafters to this place because we're chilling on chests right now. Like, we're chilling. We still got a little bit more space till this overflows. But, like, it'd be a lot of fun to have a whole series of auto crafters set up. Like, crafting sticks, taking those sticks and crafting them into fence posts and fence gates, taking the sticks and using them to craft various tools. I don't know. Frozen stuffed crust pizza for lazy dinner night. Ooh, that sounds good. You should triple the size of your mega base. It's already quintupled, bro. What do you want from me? Pausing after I need to hook up caught me very off guard. That was definitely a misspeak on my end. That's all fine. Must be the size of the world itself. Viking, you're not thinking big enough. 100% Minecraft. You know, like that one video that talks about how long it would take to 100% Minecraft. We want a minimum of a world border mega base. No! Flatten the world. Okay, so you know how I mentioned I want to do a creeper perimeter that is the size of Agalith, but it's dedicated to nothing but farming creepers? That will be the time when I flatten the world. That will be when the flattener comes and destroys my world for me. Are there any spots where I use cobblestone walls in the murals? Yes, there are spots where I use cobblestone walls. Okay, good. Phone dying, baby sleeping on me, must go. Bye. Bye, Cozy! Tomorrow's your 25th check-ins. Let's go. Do you think it's really an end to Minecraft world, or do you think there's no end, really? There's no end to a Minecraft world. So anybody who's like, I've beat my Minecraft world, I've got nothing else to do, and it's just run out of creativity. There's literally no end to a Minecraft world. You can't beat Minecraft. It's a sandbox. That's like saying, I beat my sandbox. Like, I've 100%ed my sandbox. It's like, well, what'd you do? Did you individually inspect every single speck of sand? Do you have plans for Season 2 of Clockcraft? I am currently winging my way through Season 1 of Clockcraft. So the last thing I want to do is burn myself out by trying to think of plans for Season 2. Season 1, I'm currently really happy with what I'm doing. I'm just kind of following the dopamine of, okay, I want to build this next. I'm going to do this. That's all. And that's all I'm doing. How do I join the Discord? Kayla, type !Discord in chat, or if you look in the description of this YouTube stream, the Discord link is in there for you, and you can join the Discord. For Meet the Robinsons. I have heard that before, Shoulder. Or should be doing homework. I've heard that one before. The guy from Meet the Robinsons. I've heard that before, so. Well, if you sculpt every grain into a bunch of castles. Yes, there is. It's where you defeat the Ender Dragon. True, the end. If you ever want to start over, just drop off all your stuff in a chest, grab a stack of food, and walk as far as you can. There's the answer instead of starting a new world. Honestly, not a bad idea. Viking themed country. Actually, a cool idea for, quote, starting over. Also, Tuba, Greg, and Smitchy, and Zen Christian, welcome in. A cool idea for starting over is to empty your ender chest. You empty your ender chest and put it in a spot. You empty everything. You then go to the farthest away you've already explored that you like live in, and then you grab a stack of food. of your choice, preferably golden carrots, and you walk in a straight line as far as the food will carry you. So for a stack of golden carrots, you could probably get a long way. And then once you run out of food, that's where you settle down. And that's the start of your new world. Now, the only problem with this theory or idea is you would be instantly sent back to spawn if you go to the end or if you die and it's not a hardcore world. So you would have to set a permanent bed that you never break or you'd never be able to sleep again, kind of thing. So it would be great, but it would require a little bit of finagling. You might have to, if you're fine with using commands too, you could just do /set world spawn at your new location where you ran out of food. Like the block where you eat your last carrot. Like, so imagine you're walking, right? The second you have to eat your last carrot, you stop, stand on the block, set world spawn, eat the last carrot, and then it's as though you just fresh spawned into a new world. Like, that's literally what it would be like. It would work pretty well. That'd be pretty fun. If I ever do an actual forever world, like not a hardcore world, but a forever world, I will be doing that probably at some point. So yeah. Okay. Hi there. Awesome. Now I'll never miss streams. Let's go. Did you join the Discord? You did. Are you Lily Luna? Or Thomas? Or Cobalt? Or Spoon. We've had 4 people join the Discord today. Although Spoon joined at 1:12 a.m. So you probably aren't Spoon. You know, I know someone's a legit user when I see them join multiple of the creator Discords I'm in at the same time. So like SBK, my Discord, Josh's Discord. So nice. And then once you advance on that second world, you can connect the two. Exactly. I think I'm gonna head off. Don't worry, I'll join the Discord right now. So I'll see you when you stream again. Sounds good, Faith. I'll be live again tomorrow. So I stream 5 days a week here on Twitch and YouTube. Get Michael weaved. I don't want to be Michael waved. I want to microwave your mom. Hot moms. Putting a new meaning on the words hot moms in your area. Anyway, Nishimura. Yeah. All right. Oh my God. Get him off the stage. No. Also, guys, okay. This is going to be a I'm proud of myself moment, and I would like to share it with you all. So, something that I'm very, very aware of and focused on all the time is trying to make sure I'm always using everyone's correct pronouns. And now I'm Walter Cranberry, which means the story gets put on hold. Viking isn't a goober. Anyway, Viking was going to tell you a fun story about pronouns, but now I'm a cat. Meow. I'm off. Viking's off the stage, and now the cat's here. So, bye, Faith. Hi, Muse. Kimby. Kimby. Yes, I am Kimby. So, anyone have any treats for me? Hi, Local Constellation. Cats don't know pronouns. True. I know meow. And meow. Walter, do you have preferred pronouns? Meow. Dad calls me a mister and a terrorist and a potato and a lot of other words that I don't think I'm allowed to say on stream, unfortunately. Hello, I am new here. Hello, SG Sunky. Welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. Good kitty. Okay, so the story I want to tell, is a little bit of the pronouns cats are food or bed. Fair. Anyway, so something I'm always very, very, very aware of and always trying to work on is trying to make sure that I'm using the correct pronouns all the time. And every once in a while, like my brain will be tired and I will just use they, them by default. But I have found that by writing out a script, by like writing the script that I'm using and making sure that I'm using the preferred pronouns of the people, it is solidifying them in my head way better than just trying to wing it on my own. So, like, yeah, it's a trick that I've kind of learned. So like, at least when it comes to other creators and friends and stuff, I just got to find a way to write them into a script or like, you know, like talk about them. Can we see Walter? Walter? If he comes over, yes. Also, I know exactly what this stems from, lol. Yes. But yeah, so I'm always trying to be using the correct pronouns, but it just has gotten a lot easier since I've now been using a script. And it's like, okay, now that my brain has already done it once for a script, that's just how it's going to be forever now. So, because I always get so worried I'm going to mess them up. So, alrighty. God, I'm so excited for this video. Guys, you have no idea how excited I am for y'all to see this video. Seeing it written out helps remember a lot. Makes sense since it does for pronouns too. Yeah. What's up, Tony? I'm doing good. How about you? But yeah, I am so excited for you guys to see this video. There is so much about this video that I am very proud of. Like I've said before, it's in the same style as Everwake. So like it's a mixture of voiceover with flashbacks and in-game actual thing. Ghost Gone, I know about the pronoun extension. Problem. I'm using this chat. And this chat, oh God, come back. Ha! Ha! Don't do that. Anyway, this chat, Restream chat, doesn't do that. So while I could have that on the Twitch side of things, it wouldn't actually show up because when I'm reading this chat is covering the Twitch chat. Minecraft has ceased to be, it has. I love that plugin. It's a not plugin, web browser extension, but it doesn't work when I can't use a web browser. So I came from TikTok. What's up, Darius? How you doing today? Guessing game mayhaps. Do you have a favorite singer? I mean, AJR is my favorite band. AJR. A guessing game? A prediction? You guys want to do a prediction? If there's an interest in a prediction on the Twitch side of things, I can't do one on YouTube as much, sadly. But if there's interest on like a prediction, put a 1 in chat. Or if the mods want to run a quick poll of would you want to do a prediction, yes or no? But yeah. This video, guys, I have never done anything like this on my channel before. And I am so excited because I'm also going to be doing another experiment. So it's been 2 weeks, just a little under 2 weeks since I've uploaded my last YouTube video, which was Everwake. And it's also been 2 weeks since I've uploaded a long TikTok. And I am uploading this video to TikTok as well. Hi, Liz. Welcome in. So I am hoping that I upload this video to TikTok, this long video to TikTok. It'll be about half an hour long. AJR mentioned? Hell yeah. AJR is my favorite band. And I'm hoping in my brain, if it gets 10,000 views, it is still a success. Everwake Everwake is an exception to the rule and should not be counted. Oops, if I'm at fault. That's fine. That's fine. Hi, Katrip TV. Welcome in. But if the video on TikTok gets 10,000 views, I will still consider it a success. Because that means that 10,000 people saw the video that didn't see it before. If it gets anything more than that, I will be very happy. And the same goes if the other people are posting their perspectives of TikTok and their videos get any number of views. I will consider it a success for them as well. And I hope that same thing as Everwake, the videos feed into each other. How much did Everwake get? 7.5 million views. Everawake is sitting at 7.5 million views right now. And I haven't uploaded anything else. Like, I've uploaded a couple short videos about Everawake of like, oh, I'm doing a creative build. Oh, here's some frequently asked questions. But those are sitting at 204,000 views, 328,000 views, and 300,000 views, which is a lot of views. Don't get me wrong. But I would love to have things like that. So that's wild, right? Algorithms, Everawake is an outlier and should not be counted. Also, Darius, thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Do you use any mods for faster building? I do not, no. I just place blocks. Yeah, so Everawake is an outlier and should not be counted. But yeah, and I say that as for my brain's algorithm. My brain should not expect every TikTok I upload to be a 7.5 million view video. 10,000 views is what I consider the benchmark for if a video long form is going to do well or not, is done well or not. Short form, it's 50K. If a video breaks 50K, then I'm considering it a good video. But which none of my videos have done recently, but that's okay. That's a lie. A couple of them have, but there's so much information coming into my brain at one time from TikTok. Like, oh, by the way, I got paid. For those of you who were involved in like aware of the TikTok, like I did the 7 whatever, like the 6 weeks of content for TikTok and how to do 15 hours a week, yada yada yada. They paid me, so I've officially been paid. So transaction completed. I watched Everawake on both TikTok and YouTube. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. But anyway, back to all these are walls. TikTok and just content in general. There is so much information coming at me at any given time that it's a lot. It's like, okay, I need to realize that multiple data points all in a quick succession like that are not going to define everything. You have to look at things over a longer period of time. Although Tanisha has seen success with TikTok. I convinced Tanisha to upload some of her longer YouTube videos to TikTok. I am so happy to report that Tan is seeing success. Her videos are getting thousands of views that they would not have gotten otherwise. But also, she's hopefully going to be uploading... what's it called? She's hopefully going to be uploading misadventures to TikTok soon as well. So, be hope, welcome in. God, guys, I am such a freaking nerd. Like, you know how they talk about there's train autism and plain autism and all those, like, horse autism and, like, the autism? Like, what's your flavor of autism? I don't think I'm autistic. But if you had to label mine, it would just be content creation. I am so down the rabbit hole. Like, I could, if I genuinely believe, if given the opportunity, I could get a full-on doctorate and defend a thesis about content creation. Like, when is that going to be an option? You know what I mean? Like, there's so much that I know, and I have done so much personal stuff. Like, obviously, it's all through the biased lens of it's anecdotal. Most of it's anecdotal because I'm not comparing and contrasting, but still. Dr. Viking. I want to get a doctorate one day. How long you work on this project? I've worked on this project for 14 months. Yes, with 69% of the vote. Okay. Let's do a classic dispenser reference. So, diamond to redstone. There you go. Prediction. And for YouTube, I will do a poll that lets you do it as well. Broke the professor. Common numbers equals stimulation. I totally get it. My age is a thing. You do read books about it. Terrible, horrendous reference. Do you read books about it? I don't want to get it. I don't want to get it. Let me do a poll real fast. Which one will the dropper choose? Diamond? Redstone. Good night, KJ. I hope you sleep well. You can get your channel points in if you want. Oh my god, who put 53 channel... Who put 53,500 channel points on Redstone? Someone was like, Redstone, boom. There's only 2 people. And one of them put like 10 points. The other one put 53.5. Bruh. I have not made a resin farm yet, no. The idea of a doctorate is always in mind. I think you can somehow become Dr. Viking. All right. YouTube can get in on the vote as well. It's just they don't have any channel points to like win or lose. I only did 50. Oh, God. Yeah, one day when I'm like rich and famous. One day when I've got more time, I will go out of my way to figure out what I want to get my master's in, and then after I get my master's, I'll get a doctoral. I would love, honestly, to help pioneer like a program in social studies and psychology around content. Kick ass trying to find your resin farm build. I know for Bedrock, Kinger IV has one, but I don't know. I don't know what I'd want to study, but one of my buddies got his master's in American history or something like that, and he enjoyed it a lot. So honestly, it would just be something that's like I would want to personally find interesting, and I find a lot of stuff interesting. So PhD in mining and crafting, yes. I did 1,500 on diamond. Yeah, we've got 58.3 thousand on redstone and 34,000, almost 35,000 on diamond. So it's a little more balanced now, but it's 20 voters to 5 voters. So the return ratio is still insane. What about YouTube? We've got 5 voters and they all voted diamond. Nice. There's a new program going around that Avid started using called Meld that allows you to multi-stream, and it's like supposedly like really, really helpful. And I am debating looking into it. I just don't know if it's something that I would actually enjoy using or not. So, because the thing is, I like trying to be multitasking. So like I try to record while live. So for those of you who are around for season 1 of SBK, you'll be familiar with the fact that every once in a while, I would record part of an episode live. So, is my bit badge permanent? It is permanent, yes. Sending that many bits, you never lose a bit badge. The bit badge sticks around forever. In fact, I think you actually... I believe, Gablodon, I need to go out of my way to... Let me check this real fast. There is a thing for emotes called... bit emotes. Yes. So I need to upload bit emotes. Hold on. I know what I can do. I can put Gronkber and Woober at the 5K bit mark. Hold on. Hold on. That right there is a good idea. Use your brain, Viking. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, wow, that one was also changed. They've all changed. Awesome. Yeah, I need to fix that. Give me a second to fix that. Bump, bump. I'm gonna do this right now because I think this is gonna be really cool. I'll call it Woober. Bit Woober. I'll do Woober bit. Upload. Okay. So there's now a 5K bit emote for Woober. And now... And there is now a 5K bit, a 10K bit emote for Gronkber. And... Is there any other emotes that I've put at a higher tier? I've very purposely kept my number of tier 2 emotes very low, but Sick. Okay, Gabladon, since you are currently chilling with the bit badge, you should try using Gronkber and Woober. Okay. Oh, I could also wait. I could also. Oh my God, there's too many things. Here's the thing. I've been so focused on YouTube editing that I haven't really been working on improving stream at all. And Gabladon can use Woober and Gronkber. Woo! I need to get a 1,000 bit emote too for something. Nice. I love that. That is amazing. There is also a slot. So there's a bit emote slot for 1K viewers, 1K bits, 25K bits, and 50K bits as well. So, and then once I hit 50K bits, it'll open the 75K bit, yada, yada, yada. So I also have cheer motes, which are custom cheer motes to reflect the unique style of your community. So you can use emotes with cheers. Veep cheer would be 1 bit, 100 bit, 1,000 bits. So I can do that too. Tell a Minecraft joke? I got you. So I need to find some more fun emotes. Ideas. So. What do you call it when Steve dresses up as an Enderman? A pretenderman. That one actually isn't bad. I like that one. That one's a good play on words. Nice. Gabladon, you don't have to, man. I appreciate it. You don't have to. All right. Yeah, I have like I want to get even more fun bit stuff and emotes and things. Like, I might even be staring at Leo or Ghost soon and be like, hey, I have an idea for an emote. Can I pay you for it? Kind of thing. But at the moment, I don't have an idea. Like, I don't actually have any ideas for emotes besides more Woobers variants. More variants of the Goobers, because the Goobers are funny, but I literally unmuted in time to hear my say my name. I might commission you to do some more emotes if your commissions are open after I come up with ideas, because I don't have any idea. Oh, actually, I just realized the totem is Goober. Totally. Points at Leo. I'm employed and busy. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. It'll definitely be like a not right now, later when I have more time to think about ideas and stuff. So must have them all. Cooper has actually been around for years. We just never asked his name. True. You know what we should just do? You know what we should just do, guys? We should just find more dumb internet memes and just turn them into Viking. Bye, Ghost. I'm going to buy some Viking merch. I want to update the Viking merch. That's another thing. Actually, on Friday, Rubico and I are going to be hanging out in a VC, and Ruby's going to teach me the ways of fourth wall that I don't know. Because my fourth wall is outdated, and I want to update the merch a lot. I love turning dumb internet memes into things, case in point. Yeah. Like, if I could get an emote like that. The Wheeze. It's the Wheeze thing. A Viking Wheeze. I feel like Veep Wheeze would be a good one. Weezer? Veep Weezer? I need to commit to the dumb bit of just being an internet. I would love to. Leo, I will literally, if you make a Veep Wheeze emote, I will pay you your commission price. If that's something you want to do, I'll put Veep Wheeze on the emote wheel. Actually, I'll put it in the bits. As a, hold on, where can I put that? Where's a slot I have room for? I've got 2 more slots on tier 1. Okay, it'll go on tier 1, and then it'll also go as a bit thing. I'm also gonna make. Hold on. I'm gonna make the. Wait. Oh, it has to be a GIF. They have to be GIFs for the bits. So for the bits, for the cheer motes, I have to make them GIFs. So I'm gonna have to find some GIFs. I could do Bongo Cat. I like that. I'm doing that. Bongo Cat is now, if you do Veep Cheer 1, it'll do Bongo Cat as the cheer bits. And then I'll do Pop Cat for 100. Why the heck not? I want to find my hardcore heart. I don't know what happened to that. The animated hardcore heart. I don't know what happened to my animated hardcore heart. Where did that go? I'll do Walter Munch for 100, actually. Or for 1,000. What is this? Is this 1,000? I don't even know which one this one is now. Yeah, 1,000 bits is Walter Crunch. That's so dumb. I want my animated hardcore heart. I don't remember what happened to it. I'm gonna have to search through my Twitter DMs, actually. Hold on, I can actually do that right now. Hold. Guys, I'm doing stuff I shouldn't be doing on stream, but that's okay. Carl Crafts. Aha. All right. Bongo cheer. I have returned. Welcome back. Okay. I can get the hardcore heart thing going in a sec for a 5,000 bits, which would be a ridiculous amount. I'm not asking for that, but cool. Also, spacewalk. How do I check in? And just type. There you go. You got it. Sick. Congratulations on your first check-in, dude. All right, hold on a minute. Let me click this button. Okay. Hold on. Why are there two? Why are there two? I don't understand. Oh, one's a GIF, one's not a GIF. I get it. What is the difference? Oh, hold on. I need someone to send. It's the blue one. The blue one is the one. I'm going to make the gold one because apparently I have two versions. I'm going to make the one that's gold. Download. It did download. Okay, good. I'm gonna make the one that's gold. It's the one that I want. Control X. I am so. I am causing problems for myself. Shoot. Hold on. I am giving myself work I should be doing off camera, on camera, and that's okay. But I'm going to make this one, this one, this one, that one. Yay. Yay. Upload. Okay, cool. Now there's a 5,000 bit Viking Veep cheer, and it's the hearts. So, okay. Back just in time to gamble. Let's go. How much more work do you think you have on Agalith? Just Agalith, I at least have. Oh my god. Oops. Just Agalith, I have another year. A Veep behind the curtain, if you will.
Hey, listen.
Hi, Spacewalk. Okay. All right. I have now officially uploaded some more bit emotes. I need a 1,000 bit emote, but I don't have that one locked in yet. Anyway. Can't wait to give it 25 chickens. Let's go. How many are you at now, Not Real Becca? Also, Sunny has her second check-in. Let's go. Oh, God. I'm at 32, 18 more. Let's go. Knightson, don't you already have a pillar though with your 5th check-in, or did you miss with your second block, or did you miss that like a month ago? Fair. That's okay though. There's no time limit on it, so you're fine. Yes, I do. Cool. So you get the 50 and then we'll celebrate. Type exclamation point check, not real Becca. And if the bot is working, it'll be there. Looks like the bot is dead. R.I.P. Bot is broken. Yo, King Elfie!
King Elfie raided my stream with Shoe Warriors.
King Elfie, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. And Brando Pando? Double raid? Whoa! Whoa! Wow!
Brando_Pando raided my stream with 2 warriors.
Dude! Thank you so much for the raid, guys! Welcome in! What were you two doing on stream today? Were you both playing on King Elfie's viewer server? Or was Brando Pando doing something completely different? No, double raid? Okay, good. It was together. You were coordinating. You were coordinating this planned attack. Well, welcome in, Raiders. How was your streams? What'd you guys get up to? I was on my Forever World. Oh, nice. Wait, so this wasn't a coordinated attack? Hold on. Am I giving too much credit to King Elfie? I usually do that. Anyway, I was on Prismcraft on Minecraft. Oh my god, no way. So we had 2 people raid me at the same time, uncoordinated. That is the coincidence coordination is amazing. Well, okay, perfect. Elfie, what were you doing on your Forever World? And Brando, what were you doing on Prismacraft? Wait, isn't Prismacraft the one that Pi Samurai is a part of? Isn't Pi a member of Prismacraft? I could be wrong, but I think she is. I'll take the credit, though. I always give you too much credit. You deserve it, but I was exploring and working on my farms. Nice. Yes, she is. Let's go. I have the memory. The brain cell must be sticking in. I'm a mod on our channel. Nice. Got it. Okay, I recognize your name. I just didn't know why. That's why. Sick. Well, welcome in, Brando. Thank you for the raid. And Raiders, if you enjoyed King Elfie's stream, put a 1 in chat. If you didn't, put a 2 in chat. If you enjoyed Brando's stream, put a 1 in chat. If you didn't, put a 2 in chat. And pay attention who puts what, guys. Actually, sorry. If you enjoyed Brando's stream, put a 2 in chat. If you didn't, put a 1 in chat. And if you enjoyed Elfie's stream, put a 1 in chat. And if you didn't, put a 2 in chat. There you go. Now, Elfie and Brando, pay attention who puts what. Anyway. Oh, God. Oh, God. Chaos ensues. Guys, okay. I was working on some mob grinding because I need the money and some building. Nice. You're doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Actually, I got paid today from TikTok for my 6 weeks of committing to the TikTok gaming labs, which I wasn't sure when I was getting paid, and I was about to message and ask, and then I got paid today. Big Dabo Live. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate that a ton. Because of you, we're now up to 16,208 followers, so thank you very much. If you want to tell us how your day is going, go for it. If not, don't, it's up to you. But welcome. We're happy to have you. Yeah, I got from TikTok today, I got $1,700 from TikTok. 1,600 of which was from that, or yeah, no, 1,500 of which was from that. The other 200 was from streaming. So it was freaking awesome. So, and the best part is 1,500 of that came from TikTok, not from you. For the people who are sending gifts on TikTok. Although I will ask, actually, I'm going to say this right now, just so you know, because I know there are some people in chat who like to send gifts. TikTok takes 50%. Or 52%. PNG Tuber. TikTok takes 52%. Twitch takes 50%. So in large quantities, that 2% makes a difference. Been chill, how about you? Been good, man. So just a note. Just a note. For those who want to know. The best way to send a gift is going to be through Ko-fi, actually. Or Ko-fi. Whatever. How to say it. I forget how to say it. But if I press this button, I believe it does that. Yeah. Because that doesn't get reduced at all. So 52 is a peculiar number choice. So TikTok has this weird system where you start at, you get 38% of the earnings. And then you have points that you unlock every week. Like it resets every week. And if you manage to unlock enough points, you can get up to 53%. But in order to get the last 6%, you have to do something that involves getting thousands of coins, like hundreds of thousands of coins a week. So, throw nickels at him. Hey, the marching band already did that. So, it's such a TikTok has gamified streaming way too much, in my opinion. That's one reason why I've kind of tried to calm down on my TikTok stream. It's like, I'm so tired of trying to play TikTok's game. I'm just going to stream the way I want to. And if I happen to be doing worse, that's okay, because I'm having more fun. So, I'm trying to turn TikTok streams into my Twitch and YouTube streams, which are way more relaxing and way more fun. I genuinely look forward to streaming. As the goober, I'm required to say I hate streaming. Spreading misinformation on the internet. Also, Dead Camo P, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that a ton. Because of you, we're now up to 16,209 followers. So thank you very much. If you want to tell us your days, go for it. If not, don't, it's up to you. Welcome, we're happy to have you. What is the meaning of life? Well, you have to understand that once you find yourself in a situation where you have a nice bowl of pasta in front of you, with the sauce of your choice, but in my case, it would be a nice five marinara. Blah, blah, blah. You have achieved the goal of life. Pasta. Goober, a wildly popular streamer, says he hates us. Hey, I think that streamer is lame. He's lame. Anyway. What shape pasta? Oh, you know those curly ones? I forget the name. They're curly, but they have like a tube. Love me a good curly tube. Bye-bye. Anyway, just to finish off that thought process, TikTok has too much going on at the moment. There's just too much they're trying to do. And it's alienating me as a streamer. Because I'm like, I don't want my entire stream to be focused on money. Because that's what they are encouraging you to do. They encourage streamers to make sure you're doing this with gifts, and make sure you're always having incentives, and make sure that you're making a big deal out of this stuff. And it's like, yeah, I already do. It's like, well, make sure you're doing it more. And it's like, well, I am. And it's like, but you should be encouraging it even more. And yada, yada, yada. It's like, no. Pause. I don't stream to make money. I mean, I do to like live, but like, I would prefer most of my money come from ad revenue, which means my viewers didn't spend a single cent. So yeah, so I've basically just completely stopped encouraging and like farming and gift farming and all that stuff. Like, it's part of the reason why TikTok streams got so draining on me, is because I was doing all that all the time, and it was like, this isn't fun. It's way more fun to do what we do here, which is talk about nonsense like 99% of the time, and occasionally break people's brains with a thought every once in a while. They push the streamers that do nothing but talk about gifts. Yeah. And then they turn around and tell us, make sure not to do nothing but talk about gifts, because viewers don't want to watch that. And then they push the streamers. But the thing is, too, I have been told that the algorithm doesn't care about gifts. It cares about interactions. So, yeah, it's just too much. It's too much. Like, I love the fact that TikTok has gotten me to the point that I am at, and I am eternally grateful for it. And I am not dropping it. I'm going to continue using TikTok as a way to draw more attention to Twitch and YouTube. Basically, I am going to continue to drag people from TikTok over to Twitch and YouTube slowly. So, and I'm going to continue posting my YouTube videos on TikTok. It's just weird. Also, Malika, welcome in, and Desi, welcome in. It's weird. And there is a very large audience over on TikTok that only watch on TikTok, and I understand that, and I want to be more relatable to them. And I'm thinking, maybe this is just me, but I think the last 3 days of TikTok streams, anybody who watches on TikTok can attest, they have been way more relaxing, way more fun. Sell to people, but without them noticing. Become a TikTok advertiser. That's basically what I do already. At the end of every TikTok stream, I say, hey, I am leaving, and I'm going to be switching to Twitch and YouTube for 2 more hours. I don't include the part where I say my favorite places to stream, where it's way more one-on-one and way more personable and way more engaging. So, hi, Razvan Designs. I see. Yeah, kicking and screaming here. It's funny because like the people that have come over from TikTok have really enjoyed their stay, I would think. The majority of them who are like active at this point. Like, I'm changing platforms. I'm going to see my favorite. I'm assuming this is Gabladon. Thank you for the Ko-Fi. Ko-Fi goes directly to PayPal. So thank you. Sorry I didn't put that in quotes. I was meant to be like what TikTok stream is designed to do. Oh, yeah. The other thing about TikTok that's kind of annoying is like, it's a kingmaker system that's better than YouTube and Twitch, because Twitch and YouTube, what name popped up? A real name? I'm not going to say it out loud. A real name that starts with the letter G. Stretch! I've always liked Twitch. I love Twitch. I found you on TikTok in February and I've been here since. Let's go! Yeah. Also, maybe TikTok will get banned on June 19th and I won't be able to make content there anyway. Yeah, that's probably correct. Well, thank you, Gabadon. Even though that's the only thank you I'll say. Hey, we're done with the walls. Okay. Let's see here, Boat. I need diorite walls. I need Booga. Tough walls. How many blocks tall is this? No? Okay, Razvan, welcome in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, okay. I could do that. Woo! Alright, let's grab some diorite walls and some tuff and continue working on the boats now. God, I love a good... I truly think switching to this 4-hour stream system instead of 5 hours. It's only been 1 week, but oh my god, am I loving it. Oh my god, am I loving it so much. Hey, Green Skittles, thanks for subscribing, man. Okay. Whoops. Do you get 100% of those donations? Okay, Gab, I don't want to like out you. How much did you intend to send? And I will tell you the number I received. Or I can just, are you fine with me telling you how much I received just then as like an experiment to like answer your question? Are you still growing? I only sent 20. 20 is how much I received. I received 100% of what you sent. So it seems like Ko-Fi receives 100%. I think I paid for coffee once, or Ko-Fi once. I forget. I don't know how to say it. I think it's Ko-Fi. You pay for it once, and it just gives you all. I'm sure there's a limit. I'm sure at some point it'll be like, actually, you've earned too much, so you got to pay a little bit more. And I'm like, ah! But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll burn that bridge when we get there. Okay? Yeah, it's really nice. We already established that streams were a lot, so yeah, the 1 hour daily reduction for something you'd rather enjoy doing more chill. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love TikTok, the community, and I love streaming. It does take a cut, but specifically if you do commissions through it, but donations are fine. Oh, that's a good difference. I did not know that. It starts at the top. Okay. And my TikTok is with me then. That is Dablon. That is totally fine. I don't even expect them. Like, it's something that I will always say thank you, but I never, ever come into stream going, oh boy, I can't wait till I get gifts from Gabladon today. I have missed. You know? That's why I mentioned it, though. You are using this as a business, so you can give us like 5% of that. Interesting, yeah. No, the only reason I brought it up, and I would have done it in a Discord ping, but I also didn't want to ping Discord, and I feel weird talking about it on stream too, but I like being transparent. So it's like, the only reason I bring it up is because I know some people are like, I really want to gift and support you. And it's like the best way to do that is Ko-Fi, not some other program. Patreon takes a little bit of every gift. Ko-Fi, you get everything directly. So, quick tour. Sack, welcome in. This is the ancient city of Agalith. I will quickly do a fly around of this because we're working on this right now. This is my hardcore ancient city base. I might do a long... Oh boy, Gabadon. You do not have to, but thank you. This is my, hardcore mega base of 5 ancient cities. There are 1 dug one out and 4 in the walls. So I'm gonna die, guys. Gabadon's going to kill me. But I'm debating actually, guys, if I should do a proper hardcore world tour. I think once I hit 5,000 days, I will do a world tour video on YouTube. Like a proper, here's my hardcore world that I've been working on for 4 years. We've hit 5,000 days. Here's everything we've done. And do like an in-depth world tour. Is it 2 below? It is 2 below. Okay. We're just going to do the mast and sails for now on all of them. Wait, what goes there? We only have a week until it's your turn in Everwake. Are you excited? I am so excited, Malika. I am so excited. I will be streaming Everwake. I've decided I'm going to be streaming Everwake. Like, you guys are going to get at least once a week in Everwake stream during my time. Probably more than that because I'm going to be addicted to the view count, but still. Josh had 365 people at the peak of his stream today on YouTube, which is insane. So, but yeah, I will be doing Everwake streams. I can't guarantee they'll be happening. Like, the thing that's crucial for me with Everwake is I need to make sure that the workflow that I had for episode 1 is the same for episode 2. Episode 1, I couldn't stream. Episode 2, I could. So I just got to make sure that I am being very consistent with what I was doing before. Like, the only thing I'll be streaming, and this might just be how it is. I'm going to be streaming myself doing stuff like mining. Like, oh, I need more stuff. Or I got to go mine a ton of concrete supplies. So gravel and sand. So going off to do that. Things that I can put in a time lapse that aren't going to be, in the video as live reaction stuff. Gotta get that blue. Exactly. So it'll be a balancing act of a lot. How are my streams too? The nitty gritty stuff. Yeah, it'll be the nitty gritty stuff. That'll be. What was the prediction result? Oh, we haven't done it yet. Oh, it is time for the prediction. So, let me grab a piece of redstone because I'm pretty sure I don't have a piece of redstone sitting in this chest down here. Where have the redstone gone? Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. In this dispenser here is a piece of redstone and a piece in a diamond. On the YouTube side of things, 11 voters. 91% have voted diamond and 9% have voted redstone, which is telling me that I always thought coffee was a cup of Ko-Fi. It was coffee, cup of coffee. Fair enough. Fair enough. Cool lava bucket. I'm apologies for not catching your message sooner. That makes sense. I bet 1,000 and switch teams. If I lose, I'll cry. Maybe do some organizing off stream. My base is organized. I am going to call for final votes on the YouTube side of things. Vote diamond or redstone. Which one's going to come out of the dispenser? On the Twitch side of things. What was that song? What was that song that I played? I forgot. Anyway, we have had 30 voters with 45.6 thousand channel points vote for Team Diamond, with the largest one being 10,000 points. On the Redstone side, we have had 12 voters with 66% of the vote with 89.1 thousand channel points, with the largest being 73.6 thousand channel points. Hi, Cameron. So, with a return ratio of 1.1 to 2.96, Diamond is looking like a favorite as far as return ratios go for those bettors in chat. But as far as the number of channel points, Redstone takes the cake. So, without any further ado, I'm going to end the poll here. Drum roll, please. Dun 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 dun. Ooh. Big payout for Team Diamond. Humongous loss for whoever put 73,000 channel points on Redstone. I am so sorry, Team Redstone, but Team Diamond pulls out a major victory here and wins the dropper of the night. So congratulations to Team Diamond. Huge victory. Was Dark Horse the one who put all of it down? Bros, let's go. Lot of winners on the YouTube side of things. 10 out of the 11 voters voted for Redstone. So, nice. Congratulations, though. I can't. Oh, my God. 73,000 channel points. Cozy, no. That is so unfortunate. I won 40K. Oh my God. Dude, oh my God. Losing that many channel points is criminal. Are we allowed to redeem fish again? Yes, it's a channel point redemption you can redeem that's enabled, so. All in fun. Wait, Dark Horse, were you the one who put 73,000? Was that actually you? That's insane. By the way, having that many channel points with how like few months you've been a part of the community is insane, dude. Thank you. That's crazy. That's crazy. Coming home. All right, that sail has been eated by the mountain. Whee. I won a few, all in fun. That's true. That's true. GG though. GG everybody. I think doing one a stream is the magic number. Too many and it loses the charm, and everyone's like, well, it doesn't matter. I think doing once a stream is the magic number for. I just reached 60K natural channel points. I generally don't do the predictions. Got it. So Gabadon has been very lucky in the past with their predictions. So, not Gabadon. Sorry, Dark Horse. Have you ever played Castle Crashers? On my cousin's Xbox for like one night. And all I remember is the characters. They look cool as hell. And I remember being a side scroller where like you're like swinging your sword. What's up, Viking? Welcome in, Dad. All right. I think over the weekend, I'm going to do that poll, by the way, for the variety streams. I'm going to gather some info and then go from there. I'll be take part in gambling. 42.8, 428,000 piggy bank. There we go. Forgot it broke. Unfortunate. I would probably have more points if I just stopped putting you in the microwave. Hey, the microwave is nice and toasty. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Gumdrop. Did someone say microwave? Did someone say Michael wave? Who's Michael and why are they waving? Making a bunch of peas. No, these are backwards peas. They're not even peas. I bet there's some language that has a symbol that looks like that. Bing, 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 bong. Yo, Jandra, welcome in. Getting their first check-in. Let's go, dude. They're incomplete Qs. Oh, yeah, they can be lowercase Qs. But yeah, Jandra, welcome to the stream. Albie can always redeem a fish during every week stream. Oh, actually, Albie, so I was talking to Josh. Josh, I believe, is okay with me doing fish, and he's okay with me doing anything. Like, as long as I'm not just straight up griefing the world, like, he's okay with me doing anything. So, would there be a lowercase Q? It would. Hi, Jandra. Also, Hoffmeister, 35 check-ins. Oh, Jinx. Nice. But I am planning on doing, like... Oh, it is the paragraph symbol. Sort of. I am planning on doing the, like... If you subscribe, you get a named item. If you become a channel member, you get a named item. I am still live, Faith, yes. So, which, by the way, for YouTube viewers, I feel like I should make an automatic message. But if you do decide to become a channel member, I will name an item, a redstone dust specifically for YouTube, and add you to the watchers on the wall. It's something that doesn't get advertised very often, so figured I'd mention it. That's a derf for my Carly. You're right. Throwback. I was wondering because Albie's established an invasive species. You are an invasive species, and that's why we love you in this community. Albie's and the invasive species. Oh my god, double miss. Boop. This has been a very productive stream. I've been vibing. It's been a good stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. Guys, I want to talk about spoilers. I can't talk about spoilers. There's a really funny story, though, that I promised to tell you all on Friday night. So Friday night, I have a funny story to tell you all relating to Friday's video. Not tomorrow's video. There's no video tomorrow. Hi, IDK. Welcome in. There's a very funny story that I would love to tell you all. So remind me on Friday. And tomorrow's going to be the worst. Tomorrow I'm going to be so like, I want to tell you. Just remember, chat. Just always blame Sad Milkman. This has actually nothing to do with the video. Just blame Sad Milkman. You know what I just realized? I might actually redo... Should I have the boats pointing north? Just like I did with the compasses. Should I have all of the boats pointing north? I think I should, actually. I think I should have all the boats facing north, just like the compasses. I think that would be very cool. So I'm going to have to redo a couple of them. But I think... Because then when you're in the city, your eyes are drawn north. Also, Paul, thank you for the follow. Not the follow, checking in. Who's gonna get last tonight? Cowgirl AJ got it last night. Who's getting last tonight? Is anyone out here hunting for it? Because you totally could get it. Pain. Ooh, I'm gonna need some kind of dead block that I can use to do that. Not me. I got it, my one, so I think I'm good. Cowgirl AJ's gonna get it again. I can see that. Sick. Okay. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I want to find even more fun music to add to this playlist. So I'm going to be hunting through Epidemic Sound probably in the coming weeks to just keep adding songs. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't added new songs to this in, I want to say it's been a month or two. So I think spicing it up by adding new songs is always fun. Never change the old stuff, but you know. Sorry, I was gone. I was on your stream, then my phone died. I had to wait till I got home. Then I was watching this stream when I did my homework, and now I can actually watch. Nice! Congratulations on finishing your homework. Proud of you for that. It is very important to focus up and get that done, so. What other genres of music do you guys think would fit well with this playlist? Synthwave is the vibe I want because it's not going to put me to sleep. The issue with lo-fi music, a lot of streamers use lo-fi. And like, for example, literally one of my favorite streamers, King Elfie, who I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. I watch Elfie a lot. And I haven't been able to watch him as much this year, mostly because my stream schedule has been different. But when Elfie streams, he uses lo-fi, and it's so relaxing. Add some Iron Maiden. It cannot be copyrighted. So, I personally can't do lo-fi, otherwise the entire stream would be Yawning Simulator. Gabadon! Wilbur! I should add a sound effect that plays whenever someone uses a Woober emote. And it's like a cutesy-ified version of the Warden Harm. Because of the Warden does his little like the Warden discovers something. I very strongly dislike it. It's government and my teacher doesn't grade fairly. Bro's been reported to council so many times by students. Fair. Rip. Good luck. Do you like playing Minecraft with friends or by yourself? I actually prefer playing with friends. Generally speaking, when I play Minecraft, my favorite way to play is with friends. But when it comes to streaming it, I like being more by myself. So I'll be on a server with friends, but I want to be by myself so I can like talk to you guys and I can, you know, vibe and stuff. And like we can have our own little conversations and things. So, C-May, welcome in. One sec. Chat, do I order pizza tonight? Using... Actually, looks directly at Gablodon. Everyone else avert your eyes. Gablodon, do I order pizza tonight? Using your test? Would you be okay with that? Would you promote that? Or would you rather I use it for something else? Stares directly at someone. Yes? Okay, cool. Then I will order pizza tonight. I feel like playing by yourself can get boring and lonely. It can. And actually, the only reason I am able to keep a hardcore world like this is because I'm streaming it. Maybe back when I first started, like, comparing myself now to Viking in 2019, now I could probably play a single-player hardcore world for a lot longer. But in 2019, I would have played it for a week or 2 weeks and been done. The 2-week phase would have been real. I want pizza. Pizza, pizza. Your live stream has violated YouTube live notification. Oh my God, look guys, it's a totally real thing. YouTube live notification. Go to channel. Man, this guy's got no subscribers. I'm kidding. Man, look at that. It's a bot. I haven't seen one of these. These guys usually just show up on TikTok. Let me just hide user from channel. And then there we go. That is so funny. I haven't seen one of those guys in forever. I didn't realize they were on YouTube. Someone thought it'd be a funny idea to make a fake account that goes around trying to scare streamers into ending their stream. That happens a lot that used to happen a lot on TikTok, actually. How I've never seen it on Twitch or YouTube before, and now I've seen it on Twitch. Okay, before I forget, I'm going to do this one pointing the other direction, Viking. We're going the other way. We're going the other way, Viking. Dude, I want to send you enough digits to pay your damn bills. You do not have to, Gabladon. I will always appreciate and say thank you for everything. But I'm never, ever going to look at you and go, Gabladon, please. Or anybody, for that matter. I got Saribot, and it just all get auto-banned. Saribot. See, this is now the 4th time I have heard the name Saribot. Jay Draws has mentioned it. Someone else in the creator discords I'm in has mentioned it. And someone else has mentioned it. I've heard it three times now. You basically made it. Also, hi, Kale. Kale, have you heard of Saribot? What does it do? I'm interested in learning more, so please tell. Please do tell. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Super speed, or the ability to predict people's movements, or predict people, perfect prediction, or perfect accuracy? I've got a couple. Perfect accuracy is one. Super speed is one. Perfect prediction skills, like the ability to look at somebody and instantly know what they're going to do before they do it. Or heat manipulation. Not the ability to control fire, but heat manipulation. Let me be able to control anything heat related. So I could take all of the heat out of something, send it to absolute 0. Or I could increase the heat in something. Instant pizza. You know, like perfectly cooked pizza type vibe. I think it's kind of like more modern Commander Root, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I've heard so far. It kind of seems that way. Commander Root, of course, is the GOAT. The GOAT. We love Commander Root in this house, so. But yeah. Anyway. And then perfect accuracy would be so much fun. Like, oh, God. Could you imagine being perfectly accurate? So, like, for example, right? I'd be like, man, I'm done with my trash. I could just, without looking, and it would just go into the trash. Or be like, man, I need to charge my phone. Throw it. It lands with the charger charging it. Thermokinesis. That's a good way to word it. That's the correct word. Time rewind. Any amount of time. So many uses. That'd be good too. Perfect accuracy would have a lot of uses though. But so would super speed. So would heat manipulation. Heat manipulation would mean you would never get cold ever again. I could make sure my girlfriend is always at the perfect temperature because she gets cold very easily. So I can make sure she's always at a nice comfy temperature. And then I could also, found me watching you on my phone, watch for a second and said carry on. Oh no. Is Kale here? Yes, Kale is here. I could also perfectly cook any steak. Any slab of meat could be perfectly cooked to the perfect temperature. I could also reheat any dinner. I'd never need a microwave or an oven or a stove again. It would essentially be the perfect temperature for the poor man. Kayla's near. Kayla's working on StreamerBot. StreamerBot's awesome. Hi, Offie. Welcome in. Vapes wants to be in the microwave. Exactly. I'm tired of being in it. I want to be the microwave. Offie has hit 25 check-ins, although I believe Offie already had their pillar. So I believe, but cook pizza in the palm of your hand. Bye, Scarlett. Offie, how you doing today? How is my favorite Australian with a username that starts with the letter O doing? Love all your streamers. Thank you, Aho. I try to make a friendly, welcoming environment for everybody, and that means that I generally just have more chill vibes. Yeah, superpowers. Having superpowers would be so much fun. It'd be so much fun. Obviously. That's why there's so many stories involving them. Oh, God. I should save this for tomorrow's stream because I want this to be a conversation that's actually like given the time of day and not the end of stream thought. But EP, but I'm eating pumpkin pie porridge. Pumpkin pie porridge. Huh. Interesting. Sounds yummy. I have a thought, but I'll talk about it tomorrow. Unrelated to that thought. I have been itching to play the Origins mod again, even though I have zero time. I have no time to actually play on any kind of world that would have the Origins mod on it. I have been itching to play Origins mod again. Let me be a ghost again, please. I do like your streams start an hour later as they used to start at 5 a.m. my time. Ooh. Time zones. I'll be Fish Invasion, lost our very first game. Aw. Also, Wizard's pet peeves. I'm good. Big kid in bed, baby crying, trying to eat his toes. Oh no. Also, Clegg, welcome in. Yeah. Anyway. The Origins mod is fun. Let me be a ghost again.
Viking yearns to be translucent again.
Kale, I don't think I have you on the Watchers on the Wall. You should correct me if I'm wrong. But, dude, thank you so much for subscribing. I believe that I don't have you on the Watchers on the Wall yet. Time zone isn't bad. Fair. Shrugs, I have no clue. Kale, thank you for subscribing, dude. I appreciate that a ton. Can we crunch on Kale a little bit? Can we get some crunches for Kale? Anyway, I'll put Kale right here on the end. Kale Hamron, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Watchers on the Wall. Your watch begins now. Thank you very much. Can we get a redeem where it changes your camera opacity? Yeah, actually, I totally could do that. I think I am, actually. You probably are, but where are you? Where is Kale? Also, this is Walter mode. Walter mode. Feast, chat. We feast upon the subscribers. Feast. Feast upon the subscribers. While we search for Kale Hamron. Wait, we have double Leo? Wait, hold on. Wait. We have double Leo. There's Math on Wii. I just saw Leo over here somewhere. I'm on Java. There's Kale. There is two Kales. Okay, well. Unclone the Kale. Kale, thank you for continuing your watch upon the wall. Because you were... Where were you? There you are. Continuing your watch upon the wall. How is our favorite kitty in existence? I am doing fantastic. Hi, Ryder Duke Galavani. Welcome in. Okay. We're so close. Let's just top this off. Let's just finish this off. I zoned out because I'm talking to a friend about clones. What are the odds? Perfect. We also cloned the Kale. We're on number 59 right now. Hey, Kale, do you know there's 59 of you running around, or is Albizan doing this and letting you know through my Twitch chat? I would not be surprised if Albizan was just like not telling you these things. Is there a joke about my clones just being the extra heads of a Hydra? Consider that I might be would be number 6 returning. Try to check the dots on his eyelids. Oh god. Oh no. Oh. A certain somebody just went live, which means I can raid him. 2 more. All right. Oh, I have fallen. Okay. This has been a great stream. I would like to thank you all very much for being a part of it. Am I out of deep? No, I'm not. Okay, good. How many more do I need? 1, 6. 6 more. No wastage in my chat. The baby is getting mad. He can't roll over and also won't take a full nap. Aw. Little man. The struggles of being a tiny little thing that can't quite do what you want to do. Don't worry. The struggle of life will be, the burden of life will be put on your shoulders shortly. All right, there we go. I'm gonna do that actually. Sick. Alrighty. Well, let me finish this recording real fast and call it Wing Wall Mural 3. Save. Cancel, save. Okay, cool. Bye, Mr. Civic. Alrighty. Progress has been made. I gotta fix these boats because they're pointing the wrong way, but I'll do that tomorrow. So, thank you all so much for watching today's stream, guys. Let's go! A successful stream. Oh my gosh. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna be raiding into Avid MC on both Twitch and YouTube because Avid is awesome and we love him. So, rare opportunity for me to double raid on across 2 platforms. I'm glad that more of my friends are streaming on multiple platforms now at the same time. Makes it way easier. Oh my god, the lag. Okay, there we go. But thank you guys so much. If I can discover you and you on my For You page TikTok, I love the Minecraft videos. Thank you, Austin. The raid message. The raid message is going to be on YouTube. It's going to be Vikings Misfit Adventurers are ready for your misadventure. That is your raid message if you are over on YouTube. Let's use it over on YouTube. So join us on this raid on YouTube. And then if you are on Twitch, it'll be the same thing. And then if you're subscribed, we're going to use Arrive because Arrive is funny. So if you're subscribed, this is your raid message. Hold on. Perfect. Thank you all so much for watching today's stream, y'all. I had a ton of fun and hope you all did too. Very important question. Will I see you guys again tomorrow for another epic, amazing, and awesome stream? I sure hope so. You guys are awesome. I hope you have a good life. I hope you all be of good cheer. And without any further ado, thank you so much for watching today's stream. And yeah, do this, do this. Perfect. I hope you have a good life. Hope you have a good cheer. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow. I'll let you know who gets last in the Discord. Bye-bye, everybody.